Let's be real. No matter what anyone might tell you, a certain level of uncertainty is incredibly common in any long-term relationship. Just because you experience moments of doubt or an occasional argument does not automatically mean you need to pack your bags and call it quits. That's normal human experience. However, there's a crucial difference between normal relationship ebbs and flows, and definitive indications that your connection is fundamentally on the fritz, actively harming your well-being and no longer serving you. These aren't just minor bumps in the road. They're glaring red flags. Get ready to honestly assess your connection, because we're diving into 5 telltale signs that it might be time to seriously reevaluate your relationship and empower yourself to make healthier choices for your future. 1. The eroding foundation of safety and security at the absolute core of any healthy, lasting relationship are 2 non-negotiable pillars: safety and security. Your partner is supposed to be your sanctuary, making you feel profoundly loved, deeply accepted, and utterly free to be yourself, not judged, not criticized, and certainly not fearful. If you find yourself constantly on edge, walking on eggshells, meticulously trying to appeal to this person rather than simply living authentically, that is a blaring siren that your relationship is actively working against you. A partner who side-eyes everything you do, perpetually puts you down with subtle digs or overt insults, or continuously pushes your boundaries, ensures you'll never feel truly emotionally safe. You'll always be defending, explaining, or shrinking. Furthermore, a profound sense of security within the relationship itself is essential. If your partner habitually invalidates your needs, abruptly shuts down conversations about your shared future, or makes you feel like your presence in their life is temporary and conditional, this is fertile breeding ground for crippling insecurity, both in yourself as an individual and in the stability of the relationship as a whole. You deserve a partner who actively builds you up, respects your boundaries, and clearly communicates a stable future with you. If this fundamental emotional safety and relational security are compromised, the entire structure begins to crumble. What about the daily role your partner plays in your life, too? They're not your go-to person, the disappearing confidant, while it is healthy for your partner not to be your only source of support. A diverse network is vital. They should unequivocally be one of your primary go-to people. This isn't just a suggestion. It's a fundamental test of your emotional bond. Ask yourself these critical questions. Is your significant other genuinely one of the first people you instinctively want to call when you're having an incredibly bad day and need comfort? What about when you get truly exciting news, the kind that makes you want to jump for joy? If you're honest, gut-level answer is consistently no. That is a major, undeniable red flag that the core connection is faltering. As Mark Travers, Ph.D., eloquently states in his Psychology Today article on this topic, one of the most fundamental aspects of a close relationship is emotional sharing. Turning to your partner first when something important happens. He elaborates, it could be exciting news, a thought that's been bothering them, or a challenge they need help with. No matter what they're sharing, secure partners instinctively seek one another as a source of support, encouragement, or to revel in the moment. If this instinctive, automatic turning to each other for emotional sharing is simply absent in your relationship, It is a powerful indicator that it might be time to profoundly reevaluate the depth and authenticity of your connection. Beyond being a confidant, is the core of your relationship rooted in genuine companionship? 3. There's no friendship at the core of your relationship. Beyond lust, here is a common misconception. Your romantic partner doesn't necessarily need to be your absolute best friend. In your entire life, you can and should have other deep friendships. However, what is non-negotiable is that you absolutely must have a profound foundation of friendship, underpinning all the romantic, passionate parts of your relationship. Ask yourself, is your partner truly someone you can laugh with until your sides ache? Can you cry openly with them without fear of judgment? Can you genuinely enjoy the simplest, most mundane moments with them, like mindlessly grocery shopping together, running errands, or just driving around town listening to music? Do they genuinely have your back, supporting you through thick and thin, just like your most trusted childhood friend would? If your relationship is built predominantly or solely on lust, fleeting chemistry, and sexual attraction, without that robust bedrock of genuine companionship, shared interests, and mutual respect, it likely won't make it far beyond the initial honeymoon phase. Friendship provides the resilience, shared joy, comfort, and unwavering emotional support that sustains a relationship long after the initial sparks might dim. When that deep friendship erodes, other toxic emotions can fester, poisoning the entire connection. For don't you feel more resentment than love? The silent poison, resentment. If left unaddressed, unacknowledged, and allowed to fester, it is an insidious, slow-acting poison both to the individual holding it and, catastrophically, to the relationship itself. As psychologist Susan Albers, SID, grimly warns in a Cleveland Clinic article, resentment, when nurtured within us, can become a breeding ground for self-doubt, leading us into the treacherous traps of gaslighting ourselves. She continues, this means we distort our own perceptions, question our worth, and allow others to manipulate our reality as we hold onto these feelings. This internal self-gaslighting, fueled by unaddressed resentment, creates an extremely toxic and soul-crushing dynamic within any relationship. If you find yourself realizing that you resent your partner more than you genuinely love them, or even just as much, it is an undeniable flashing sign that your connection is profoundly broken and no longer serving your well-being. This doesn't necessarily mean you need to immediately call things off right this second, but it unequivocally warrants a serious, raw, heart-to-heart conversation. This deep dive must address the root causes of that resentment, because ignoring it guarantees the relationship's slow, painful demise. 5. There's a pervasive lack of intimacy, the withering bond. It's common for even deeply committed partners to feel temporarily disconnected from time to time, especially in long-term relationships where life stresses can take their toll. That's a normal ebb and flow. However, if there is a consistent, pervasive, and profound lack of any sort of intimacy in your relationship, this is a glaring red flag that will inevitably lead to deeply unmet needs and a chilling sense of emotional detachment. And let us be clear, a lack of intimacy doesn't just mean you're no longer having sex. While sexual connection is vital for many, intimacy encompasses so much more. This includes other crucial forms of physical touch, such as simple cuddling on the couch, holding hands during a walk, or offering a comforting embrace when needed. These small gestures reinforce closeness and affection. Additionally, emotional intimacy is absolutely crucial for maintaining a healthy, vibrant connection. If you're no longer having engaging, meaningful conversations, if you're not sharing your inner worlds, or if you're consistently failing to prioritize genuine quality time together, you are likely not truly connecting on a deeper level. Without these multifaceted forms of intimacy, physical, emotional, and sometimes even intellectual, the relationship withers, leaving you feeling profoundly alone even when you're side by side. Facing the truth and empowering your next step, recognizing these 5 profound signs isn't just about identifying problems. It's the brave, crucial first step towards reclaiming your happiness and well-being. A relationship that no longer serves you doesn't just stagnate. It actively drains your energy, diminishes your joy, and can even erode your sense of self. The power of recognizing these indicators lies in your ability to take action. Whether that means initiating those incredibly tough, vulnerable conversations with your partner, collectively seeking professional help from a therapist, or ultimately making the courageous decision to move on and prioritize your authentic self and long-term happiness, the choice is yours. You deserve a relationship that uplifts you, inspires you, and makes you feel truly safe and seen. Have you recognized any of these signs in your own relationship? What difficult truths have you faced? And what steps are you considering taking to honor your own well-being? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's support each other in building truly healthy connections.